Downtown Olympia is already quiet. Most of the businesses that will be forced to close tomorrow, bookstores, tattoo parlors, music stores, they've already shut down. But for some, this stay-at-home order will be the last straw.
I don't think many people are buying prom dresses right now.
Sydney Hahn, owner of the Hot Toddy dress shop, is trying to stay positive despite a market that's cold.
Prom dresses, wedding party dresses, anything to do with parties.
Many of her neighbors have already closed. Olifant, downtown Olympia's art supply store, did not make the governor's list of essential businesses that can remain open past Wednesday.
I'm going to try to launch this website I've been working on.
This could be a long haul of out-of-school camp from now until who knows when.
One business deemed essential, daycares, like the ones hosted by the Boys and Girls Club of Thurston County, providing help for parents who still have to go to work despite recent restrictions and closures, like restaurant staff who can still provide takeout, transportation and utility workers, and those in healthcare, like 7-year-old Jacob's mother, a medical assistant at an Olympia doctor's office.
Well, it's been such a huge relief, so not having to worry about it, and they're providing breakfast and lunch for the kids and snacks, so that's another relief that I don't have to worry about.
If you don't laugh, you might cry, so.
For businesses that did not make the list, they'll do what they've been doing, try and survive.
Enough to keep the lights on. I mean, we're operating at rock bottom now, so we can just, hold on until we get through this. I think everything will be okay on the other side.
She hopes. Drew Mickelson, King 5 News.
Tonight we're getting a much better idea of how the governor and police in the state of Washington plan to enforce that stay-at-home order. The Washington Association of Sheriffs and Police Chiefs says right now enforcement simply means engagement and education. So law enforcement have not been asked to arrest or ticket anyone. Officers, when they do encounter people not following the rules, they will be reminded that everyone should stay home unless running essential errands like going to the grocery store or going to the doctor.